Hello there, and welcome to Recon Specialist TV. I'm Patrick,
And I am Padre.
and we're going to do a short video because there were some short announcements from Atomic Mass Games. We've got some reveals for the TIE Bomber, and then also for the Y-Wing for the Resistance. I'm excited.
Are you?
I am
Can't
because
tell.
this is, I think,
I
how it's
just
going to be. Just little minute, here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the thing. They're just going to keep throwing us little bits, like ducks. Oh, they're feeding us breadcrumbs.
yes.
Also,
They don't drop big things at
no, not
it,
until everything's been dropped, and then they'll drop everything.
yeah.
Also,
That's
don't feed bread to ducks. It's not good for them, I found out.
or Alka-Seltzer.
What? Okay, wow. I mean, or drugs. Don't give drugs to ducks.
No, they explode.
I know they explode, but bread is one of those common things that people give to ducks. It's not good for them.
Seagulls too.
And seagulls, yeah, don't give them bread.
No. Alka-Seltzer.
Okay, we're still on the Alka-Seltzer. Okay, don't give seagulls or any sort of birds Alka-Seltzer, except probably an ostrich. It might be, but don't give them Alka-Seltzer either. No. Anyways, so we've got new cards, everybody. Um, this is Grudge at an I2. I mean, I want you to read this, Robert, and then tell me how it works.
Okay. I'm That's a stupid idea, but
'Cause
okay.
I spent at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes trying to tell people how it's going to work, and everyone's like, it doesn't work like that. I'm like, it does. No, you got to read the card.
While
Yes.
while a friendly bomb or mine at range 0 to 2 detonates, each time attack dice are rolled, what is it? To resolve an effect or its effect, you may re-roll up to one of those dice. All right, let's
Yes.
take it apart. Bomb goes off.
A friendly bomb. Has
Mine
to be
goes
friendly.
off. Bomb or mind.
Yep.
Somebody that you or your buddy has laid.
Yep.
At range 0 to 2 goes off. Kabooey, kapow. Each time attack dice are rolled to resolve its effect. So okay, let's pick a proximity mine.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, 2 dice.
Yep.
Right. First off, you're going to get your one hit off the get go.
Yeah.
And now we're going to roll the dice. Rolling the dice. Okay. Each attack dice are re-rolled as they were to resolve the. You may re-roll up to one of those die.
Beautiful. Okay, so and I already saw people making fun of the text online because this is one full sentence. There's two commas. So basically, when a friendly bomb is either exploding or if a ship goes over that bomb, it doesn't matter if the ship is friendly or not. You still get to re-roll one of the die, or if there's only one die, you re-roll that one if you'd like. So if a friendly ship goes over your mine by mistake and it rolls hit miss, you can say, hey, I'm range 0 to 2, re-roll that die. If an enemy ship rolls over a mine and
it's a miss,
and it rolls hit miss, you can tell your opponent. I mean, it does say you can pick up the die and re-roll it, but don't do that. Tell them, I want you to re-roll this die. They have to re-roll a blank because it does tell you the bomb is friendly. It doesn't say, when
any.
Yeah,
It says friendly.
exactly.
It's telling you. It is telling you what kind of bomb or mine. It's
But
one of yours. One of
Yes.
your side's mines.
But then it doesn't. It says each time attack dice are rolled. So that means if a friendly or enemy ship is rolling dice at any point in time during the bomb exploding, and it's a part of its effect, you can choose to reroll or may reroll up to one of those dice. So this is a win. This is
Yes.
For
Yes, it
bombers.
is. It's giving you a second bite at that apple.
exactly.
Now, you brought up an interesting person
I did.
that may affect this. Count somebody or other.
Oh, yes, Count Dooku.
Okay. So let's go through it. Okay. Dooku
Duco.
Duco, that's
Ducoa.
his that's
Yep.
his Detroit name.
Yeah.
Duco goes through
It's a street
a
cred.
mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not even
All
him.
right.
Any of his ships within range
Any of
go.
his ships. Okay. Trigger it from that point.
Yeah. So Dooku can call out a blank result, and then when he rolls 2 dice, if it comes up hit blank, he can change it to a blank. But then, if Grudge is range 0 to 2, he can make him re-roll that die. It is going to come down to player initiative, if I'm not mistaken. So it might be,
Not so
but that's the
sure
other
on
thing.
that
Well, because
because
yeah, Count
and
Dooku's
and here
before, and this is after. So I'm believing no matter what, Count Dooku can call blank.
here's the thing. Any time, or
Yeah,
pardon me, not any time, each time attack dice are rolled. So when he calls his shot, they're re-rolling that die. Then you say, re-roll it
yeah. So if he all of a sudden says blank or focus, it doesn't matter.
each time.
Yeah, each time attack dice are rolled.
So
So
even if you get that mysterious re-roll of the dice for whatever reason, each, each, not one time, each time.
yeah,
So you got Duco, and he, right? You got Duco, and the next thing you know, he rolls,
yep.
and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to change that to a blank," and you say, "Re-roll the dice."
Re-roll that die. And this is another weird, or not a weird thing, but for instances where there's 2 bombs like the thermal detonators, you're going to be able to re-roll each of those bombs because it's
Each
each
of
time.
those. Yep.
Uh, I am going to say for cluster mines, you get to only re-roll
No.
one. See,
Nope.
that's the thing. It is one mine, but it's 3 separate templates.
Correct. So if you happen to roll over 3 templates,
Oh,
you roll dice for each template.
yeah, each time attack dice are rolled, and it would be
Hmm.
separate, but it's for.
Correct.
Oh man.
Correct.
What the
So, how,
heck?
so I mean, that's a lot of re-rolling going on.
That is a lot of rerolling. Sorry for the flexor when I didn't mean to, show off my guns. Also, thank you, Chris Share, for pointing out, because we did say during the stream the pursuit thrusters, which is the ship's native ability, it might go to the native boost, but it actually says when a ship points out an action in its ability, it doesn't use its action bar. It does whatever the card says, so performs a boost action. So that's not a red boost. Don't waste your points on engine upgrade because you won't need it. You'll still be able to boost during the systems phase for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was gonna. There was other. That was the other thing. While a friendly bomb or mine at range 0 to 2 detonates, so it has to be a bomb range 0 to 2 of Grudge, not a bomb that is, range 0 to 2 as it detonates. At least that's
Yes.
my understanding, or at least that's what the card reads as. So,
And though it is a very long run-on sentence, great job, FFG, once again. Even though it is a long run-out sentence, the second you part it out,
yeah.
it makes perfectly good sense. You need to just read the card slowly, like I had to do several times.
Oh man.
Because once if you read it like boom 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 boom, it's gibberish. But
Yeah.
once you slow it down and you read the card, it makes perfectly good sense.
Absolutely. All right. Next up is the one of the talent slots that we weren't able to see.
Ding,
Feedback.
ding.
This is a tie, and you need reload in your bar in order to equip this. After an enemy ship executes a maneuver, if it is at range 0 to 1 of a friendly device, mine, a bomb, you may
Or
acquire.
something else.
Well, future may hold. Who knows? You may acquire a lock on that ship, ignoring range restrictions. So this actually says range 0 to 1 of a friendly device. So this isn't range 0 to 1 of you. This is of a bomb. Delayed fuses. Anybody?
Yeah.
Just keep those things. Or this is where mines might actually start to make some sort of approach back into the game.
Well, I
Because,
like the delayed fuses. Way to go. Because you just leave that sitting there and then it's like, oh, wow. You got
yeah,
really close to that.
I
Hmm.
would rather, yeah. I mean, if you were to tell me if an enemy ship were to roll over a mine, it would have to determine what enemy ship it was. But if I all of a sudden said, no, I'm going to leave that mine there with delayed fuses, that way now all of my people that have this talent slot get a free target lock on you, ignoring range restrictions, which is quite huge. Let's because we didn't go into what maybe breaches points are, but let's just take a guess. 1 point. So, anyways,
Yeah, okay.
everything else is 1 point now. Why not this? Just make everything 1 point and then figure it out later and when we get back to the tables. So,
We are back to the tables.
not really, but we are starting to get there. I would officially say we're back to the tables when AMG says, things are back open. We have organized play, and here's our first tournament. That's official as to when
No, that would
tables
be
reopen.
organized. That would be organized AMG play. I'm thinking we're back to the tables. A very large tournament was just held this past weekend with much fanfare and
The,
success.
the LSO,
except
yeah,
for except for that one incident which we shall not talk about
we're not going to talk about
because
that.
because Reddit's already doing a good enough job of burning that steak.
I love Reddit. So, anyways, this is the dial, but more interestingly enough, the upgrade slots. So, you're going to be able to equip, I mean, of course, talent slots, but tech, missile, torpedo, a gunner, and which I know you could do in the regular bomber in the whatchamacallit, the Empire, one bomb slot, and then one modification slot. So pretty standard, except for the tech slot. I'd be very interested to see if anyone actually puts a tech slot on it, because most of those are pretty expensive. But, we don't know what the future will hold when it comes to future tech that's going to be coming out, especially now that Scum can carry them in Y Wings. And I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting, but yeah, tech slots. It's the future.
That's very techy.
It is very techy. All right. Other than that, do we like anything else to add with this? Because the dial, a lot of people don't like it. They hate the fact that there's no bank blues. It's all one, twos, and threes straight. So someone already said this thing's going to absolutely hate strain. Yeah, it's going to hate strain a lot. That's a problem. I don't know. I can't say that I hate it. I just don't like it.
It's oh, what's the phrase I'm looking for here, dude? It's lackluster.
It's meh.
Yeah, it's lackluster at best. There's nothing spectacular about it, but on the flip side of that, this is a bomber.
Yeah.
Okay, they're slow lumbering creatures, except this one goes fast at 4. Okay, um, you've got one hearts, which is wonderful to have in a bomber, and for Pete's sakes, sloops on a bomber. Yeah, so what? They're red. Okay, duh,
Yeah,
big
no K
freaking deal.
turns. No K turns like the classic bombers that usually have that 4 and 5K in their arsenal.
So, but sloops. So it is what it is. It is not a horrific dial. It is not a great dial. It is a dial.
Yeah. Also,
Deal with it.
I'm going to say I'm not too shocked with the sloop instead of the 4K or 5K, because if this thing can pre-boost during the systems phase, you just boost to the left and then you sloop to the right, and it's technically a 5K, but it's even including a barrel roll in there, depending on which way you go. So
Right.
that's why I'm not too upset with this dial, because of the pre-boost that you're getting during the systems phase. So, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you're upset.
There's not a lot of flash there.
But
Sorry.
if you're strained, you're going to boost during the systems phase to the left, and then you can do a one straight because that's kind of a two bank, and there you go. You have your blue maneuver again. So, I mean, it's kind of like adaptive ailerons with the TIE Striker. I know the TIE Striker, I think, at least has a one bank, but yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, it's lackluster, but it's functional dial, and you can do things with it.
yeah.
You
I'm gonna
have
look up the
lots of
TIE
things.
Striker.
You have lots of things that you are able to do naturally with this ship that makes up for what it can't do in its dial.
Exactly. All right. So that's with the TIE Bomber. Of course, there's some TIE Rebel stuff, so let's get into that.
Is there some TIE Rebel stuff?
Yeah,
Because I would really like to see that.
yeah, that's in the Discord. We've got some beautiful Y-wing upgrades coming.
Yes, we have some Y-wing action. The BTL NR2 Y-wing. Da 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 da
All right,
da.
I want to change the art as well because usually I don't do this live. Usually this is where I edit and fade. But let's see how quickly we can do this in the middle of it and not have to edit. So here we go. Where is it? Y-wing.
Love when
We're
Patrick
doing
does
it.
this
We're
stuff off
doing
of
it.
the fly.
All
He's
right,
just like,
perfect.
we're gonna do it.
Done. No, I clicked done. There we go. All right.
Okay, now it's
So,
done.
oh, it's not even sized properly.
Yeah, great
It's
job.
okay though. So we have a sneak peek at two of the Y-wing pilots and also the upgrades as well. Uh, I want you to read this one. I want to read. Oh wait, is this the? Oh no, that's Shaza. Hold on. Let's go to Teza first. All right, I want you to read Teza. Good luck.
All right. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an attack, if the defender has a oh my god, is this going to get any smaller? While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an attack, if the defender has a ship friendly, oh my god, to the attacker in each of its side arcs, and the attacker may. Hell.
I absolutely love these cards. It is all of them are like this. They're all one sentence.
Ow. Brain
Yeah,
hurt.
exactly. So, I mean, again, what this means is there's a clown to your left, Joker to your right. Here you are stuck in the middle. If you shoot, and yeah, that means you get to re-roll an attack die. So while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an attack, if the defender has a friendly ship to the attacker in each of its side arcs, the attacker may. I don't even think I'm getting that right now.
Yeah, okay, let's go really slow for me because I'm not bright. While a friendly ship, okay, I'm a friendly ship
Yep.
at range, okay. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an attack, okay, so that's another ship next to me.
Yep. So let's say ship A right here is performing an attack and it's at range 0 to 2 of Teza. If the defender, the enemy ship, has a friendly ship to the attacker, which is you, in both of its side arcs, you can re-roll an attack die, is basically what it's saying. So this isn't strictly to Teza. This is not strictly to any specific ship. It's any ship range 0 to 2 that is firing, and if the ship that it's firing at has one of your friendly ships in both side arcs, then this thing can
I
re-roll an
say,
attack die.
I say, burn this card. Just out of strict English
Yeah.
rules of talking principle, for God's sakes. What the heck?
Yeah, it's the thing is this card is or this pilot is really good if you think about it, because if you're flying any type of swarm, like a bunch of A-wings, or if you're flying, your I'm gonna say like maybe a 4-ship block or 5-ship block, and they all break, but you still leave one behind to joust or block or do something like that, and that ship's gonna be able to re-roll at one attack die. And if it's just Pava, you don't have to spend her charge. You can save it for defense. So, like, this ship is definitely going to have a place with the resistance. It's just this card wording is such a headache.
is painful.
And it's an
That's
I-4. It's also called Old Soldier, which I like that name. Yeah, that is another headache card that if I were to point it out on the board real quick and just say, yeah, I have two ships on either side of you, it means I get to reroll an attack die, and you're like, yep, that's how I remember how it works. Like, that's it. You're just gonna accept it. Nobody's gonna read the card aloud. Everyone's just gonna
no.
recognize that that's how it's supposed to work. So, all right. The next one on, if I can hit the right key here. There we go. Oh no, we want to go back to Shaza. I also want to make this card Shiza, and then make it the Goldfinger dude from Awesome Powers 3, where he's like Shiza. So this is the the autistic ace. Thank you, dyslexia. Artistic ace. This one is very interesting. After you defend, you may choose a friendly ship in your rear arc at range 0 to 2 and one of your green tokens. If you do, that ship gains the matching token. Yeah, please. I'm not going to lie. There might be a way to where, I mean, I'm trying to think of how this might work, but if you were cheeky enough to, give yourself, if it does have a talent slot, and try, I know this is comboing, but let's say you take some sort of upgrade that allows you to get a calculate action, but also a focus action in some way or fashion, or by some miracle, you get a reinforce. So that you have this leading the pack, it gets shot at, you then pass a reinforce to one of your friendly ships that, doesn't have one. And then you can keep doing that over and over and over again.
Watch, rinse, repeat.
So this thing has a reinforce, which you can do through a modification upgrade. We know that. You take a reinforce, you get a free calculate, bada bing, bada boom. You now can start duplicating calculates or reinforce tokens. So, yeah, why not?
It's he's a giver.
It's an ultimate jousting ship, and then you can also try to take. I don't, because I want to look at what it has on its. I think it has 2 modifications. Yeah, it has 2 modification slots, so you can take the modification that gives it 2 extra shields, and then you can take the what is it? Something deflectors, the one that gives you basically a reinforced action on your bar. Angle deflectors, yeah, which you can take, and it'll reduce your shield by 1, so you're now a normal Y-Wing that can do a reinforce and a calculate. Oh no, because you have the modification, you don't get the free calculate, but you can do the reinforce and then pass it to everyone. And I know what you're thinking, well, why would I shoot at anything else if this thing is going to pass a reinforce to something else? Or
Well, you can only pass it to one ship at a time.
Oh,
it's
darn.
not ships. It's ships. So it's a garbage card now.
No, it's not a garbage. Also, it's you don't lose the token. You keep the token.
Yes.
It just gains a matching
One.
token.
Would you like one too? Yes. Well, thank you.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is going to be cheeky because I can fly this ship like it's on fire, let you shoot at it because it's going to be annoying in some way or fashion. If you don't shoot at it, it's a ship that just gets to freely move around the board and not suffer any consequences. I know you people, oh, it's going to melt, it's going to melt. Yeah, okay, sure. Be my guest. Joust a reinforced Y-Wing. I'm okay with that. Shoot at my Y-Wing that's going to now be passing, for some reason, I decided to give this thing an evade token in some way or fashion, and now you're just giving evade tokens to all my other ships that all have juke.
Right.
There's no real serious downside to this, and it's a great jouster of a ship, in my opinion.
So that being said,
yeah,
let's take a look at the dial.
Okay, yeah. So the dial and then also the upgrade bar as well.
Yeah.
Still a better dial than the bomber, but
I'll do the upgrade bar. Elite tech. Of course, he's got a freaking cannon, an astromech, A bomb, a
Yep.
device, the lovely, lovely things. 2 modifications and a configuration.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So, I mean, the first thing I'm going to point out, we made an error. I saw the 5K on the dial when I looked at the picture, but then somebody posted the dial, just their own digital version, and it said the 4K, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I just missaw it. Maybe they know better than me. No, this thing has a 5K.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's got a slew of blue.
Yeah, it's got the one banks, the one straights, two and three straights. It's basically got an X-wing engine in it, except for the three hards.
Yep,
Uh, yeah, and a four straight that's red. I like the dial
yeah, and the 5K.
and a
There it
5K.
is. It's 5K.
Yeah, that's
It's this is not a bad dial.
no,
This is, you know what? Dare I say it? It's a balanced dial.
it's a balanced diet. Is that what you're gonna say?
Well, no, it's a balanced dial. I mean, it's got for all the red maneuvers, it's still got one extra blue maneuver, so the blue outweighs the red.
Yeah,
And it's a fair dial. It's a balanced dial. It's there's nothing that's really, oh, it's all blue. Oh no. Oh, it's all red. No. Oh, it's all white. No, it's pretty much equally balanced.
yeah. It's got nice two white hards. It's got three banks that are white. The
Hmm.
I like the three straight. I sometimes wish that my T65 had a three blue straight, but it only has the two blue straight. I'm just gonna double check that real quick because I could be wrong. I usually am. But yeah, a three blue straight on a Y wing is pretty good
It's
for
pretty
when you want to
nice.
go a little bit faster, and you look at that dial and you're like, oh well, the fastest I can go is two blue straight. Yeah, even the T65 has a two blue straight. It doesn't have the three.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
take that. That's a nice dial.
All in all, I'm not disappointed with
Yeah,
these cards, except for
the
the
text.
atrocious text. Oh my word. That
So we were
if
correct in our assumptions that it does not have a torpedo or missile slot, but the wartime upgrade does give you that option for
yeah,
both.
yeah,
Uh,
if you give it the loadout.
mhm. As one of our friends was saying, well, if this was a true resistance Y wing, it wouldn't have the bomb slot or the turret slot. And my response is it's just like after a war has been done, or they put a restriction on guns, or they cement the cannon of a tank, but they leave the complete rest of the tank operational. So whenever war starts up again, all you do is you swap out the barrel and you're good to go. Like it's still, or you remove the pin from a rifle, but the gun still works completely normal. So all you have to do is just put the pin back in, and then you have a fully working rifle again. So that's what I would account for that. Like, yeah, it has a turret, but we've unplugged it. It has a bomb slot, but it's empty. Like, we've sealed it shut. Meanwhile, you can just immediately cut it open and use it exactly as it's intended.
Yeah. Frank, go get the bolt cutters.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just got to cut the bomb bay door open, and the bomb will drop just as easily as it did during the war. All right. Other than that,
I'm good.
we're gonna keep waiting for more stuff to drop because
Yeah.
these are some fun little new toys that we're gonna be getting.
And I really don't mind how AMG is dropping information.
Yeah. So if
I'm one of the few, I guess.
yeah
Um, but I don't mind this at all. A little bit here, a little bit there. Um, it beats weeks of silence and
yeah guys,
a void.
if
This
you
is filling
have
a void.
Twitter, that's where they mostly upload these. Also, their Facebook page. So if you really want to get ahead of this, you don't have. I don't know why I would say you don't have to watch this video. You can just like their page and then also
Well, we're more colorful,
We are more
so
colorful. At least, well, yours is more. I'm still in the freaking bunker over here because this is my basement that once was. I tried to set up at least an angled shot that made it look like I still had some sort of office, but honestly, here you go. This is now my entire office. There's just a pipe in the floor where water pumps out when it fills up. So we're doing the best we can with what we got. All
my
right,
bilge pumps are working.
exactly. Got the pumps working. Oh, it runs right over my head. Hope it doesn't leak. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you want to be notified of when we do a next video. And, leave a comment below on what you think. If you hate the beat or the bomber dial, if you're excited but hate these wordy text cards that, you need a law degree and also at least, I would say, 3 years of Latin to decipher, maybe even a little Egyptian. So, other than that, anything else, Padre?
No, that's all I got. Just a casual reminder. We're under 50 days till Gen Con. And for all you people out there, if you find Patrick or if you find me, we've got tokens for you.
Yes, we will be giving away tokens to people who find us, and I mean, pick a game, any game, and we'll probably have a token in our bag for you. So, whatever your heart's desire. So
Well,
people,
no, I'm not going to be making custom tokens while I'm at Gen Con. I'm going to be drinking. I mean, I'm going to be
ooh,
looking at different games.
maybe we'll have you do live. That'd be hilarious. You're just making them in the hotel room for people. So for
No,
people asking about Berto and Nims, unfortunately they're retired and they wanted to keep the channel going, so they asked us to keep making videos for the channel. So of course we agreed, and we're just going to keep pumping out videos for you guys. I don't know. I wish they were still here, but this is what you got. So hope you enjoyed. Just want to say,
yeah,
play
and
casual.
and yeah, and thanks for watching.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to say it right now. See ya.
Later.